Hello, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
I hope everyone is having a great Friday.
I certainly am. Are you having a great Friday?
Yeah, it's been a long Friday.
It's been
I've
a
been up.
long day.
I've been up for a very long time. So
There you
I think
go.
I went to bed at 3:30 a.m. and then I got up at 4:30.
Oh,
Went back to bed and got back up at 7:30, and I've been up since 7:30. So.
Been a long day.
Yes, it has been. Hello, Tina. Hello, Angela.
Hey,
it's good to
Tina.
see you guys.
It is. It's good to see you.
So yes, it's been a week. It's not been a very dramatic week. Like I tell Josh all the time, one week there's a lot, and the next week there's very little going on. And it was definitely an off week for sure.
Yeah.
But there is still a lot that has happened, and there was even more news that recently just came out as of a couple of hours ago. Like I had seen this earlier today in the afternoon, and I was like, what the heck is this shit? And then I just got all the information for us for the recap, because it's literally happening right now as we speak.
There you
very,
go.
Very intriguing, let's just say. But let's see. Let me get my thing up for everybody.
For everyone.
So first thing is first, what we missed from last week. So last week, H3 on Wednesday, August 25th, they aired their final episode of Families.
Oh, so sad.
It is. They said that the podcast was originally created as a gag after Frenemies ended, and it turned into something really fun and special that people really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Everyone had fun doing the podcast, and it was a great time together, but it was meant to be a limited run kind of thing, and even Ethan was surprised they were even able to make 10 solid episodes from it.
Wow.
Which he found to be a beautiful thing, which I found to be a beautiful thing, because I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed every episode. I watched them all. Donna now has her, what they call Donarchs, which are like, because she's into the monarch butterflies, so they call her Donarchs, her little fan club, which I'm part of. Because of this amazing series, which she explained she will continue to have fire truck.
Oh.
I got on the highway, so we're good. She continued to explain that she will continue to have them and talk to them. She is also on now the Cameo app, which she does a lot of different cameos, and she talks to a lot of them on there. She also said she had a blast, and the whole thing has been very interesting for her to learn. It's so cute to see how Donna has been now making relationships with other YouTubers, and she even gave a shout out on her final podcast with Ethan to Repsion, because his dad and his best friend are really sick, and she wanted to give him a virtual hug and wish him the best, because for her, she sees the best in everyone. I mean, Ethan said he's only there. She really thinks highly of everybody she's talked to. Hello, Rachel. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, Rachel.
Ethan said he only there really as a kid of love on YouTube, and which he is kind of right. His mom sees people still as humans with that has real life issues, and she cares for others, as we all should. But the problem is people see people on YouTube as people on YouTube. They can't see. They don't care when they talk about other people. You forget that these people have emotions, lives. They work hard at everything they do. people are out to destroy each other when reality is we want to help each other.
Yeah.
Just because one or more people drag others, making up lies and untrue statements against each other, just because of that does not mean that we aren't still human beings.
Yes, that is
and
true.
that was the beauty of Donna. Like, she was not into the whole YouTube thing when she started Families, and Donna caring about other creators and putting that perspective back into place for those who forgot that. And I think that's something I'm definitely going to miss. Hello, Kirsten.
Long time no see,
right? So, yeah, I'm definitely going to miss Donna, but Ethan did say that they will still continue to do H3 videos in different segments throughout the H3 podcast, which I'm excited about. So I can't wait to see that. He said maybe it'll still be about like drama and tea, and she now has her drama and tea channels that she watches, which
got him converted.
We went over that. She talked about hot tea. She knows who Def Noodles is, which she called him Wet Noodles by accident. And he actually, Def Noodles did his, after that episode of H3 that came out when Donna said that, he introduced himself as Wet Noodles on his show, which was so funny. I thought that was hilarious when I saw that, because you can tell that he cared that she was, watching. And Adam McIntyre was the other one that she really liked. So, and Adam's been tweeting at her, and it's cute to see, like, she's like the mom of YouTube that we all like, kind of put us all back in our place to remember that people have freaking feelings. Like, we shouldn't be going after people to just go after people because it's YouTube. Like, we put a lot of hard work into this shit. And for people to come and attack us and try to destroy everything that we do and all the work we put in, it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
It is. And that was the beauty of Donna. And I'm definitely going to miss her. Also, though, H3 did an After Dark episode on the 27th. And on that, Ethan also cleared up different speculations to why they canceled Frenemies Families. And I have that clip from that episode that I want to show you guys, because it's just a little bit of, people were speculating, like, why? You're saying that this was always supposed to be like a short thing, but there were other reasons too. And he wanted to clear up the speculation, because people are going to make up rumors. I mean, that is what happens. We've all learned this from the internet. And, sometimes you just got to lay it all out on the table, because no matter what you say, people aren't going to believe you anyways. But at least you sit, and that's all that matters. Yeah. So here is this little speculations clearing it up video.
Oh. But the speculation is that, and it's true, is that we ended Families to protect my parents from the internet, which is absolutely true. Coming off of like my mom's beef with Trisha, and just like, and then like how they getting into stuff with people on Twitter. They don't need this in their
get up
retirement in their old age.
It's taking like the mix of like working with family to a next level. Because it's not just work with family; it's like also online beef.
I loved working with them for the record. We had my parents were fantastic. They were just grateful and happy to be there. But they don't know what they're getting themselves into.
How dark it can get.
They don't.
They really don't.
A little bit over the course of.
They don't, and I think that's a really good thing that Ethan wanted to kind of protect his family from this. And I mean, his dad is the type of person that he can very much take care of himself. He's a snapper backer for sure. I saw that on Twitter, and even in the comment section, he was just snapping back at comments when people would drag people, and it was, Gary can handle himself, but his mom is so beautiful. And yes, here's the rest of the clip.
10, where there's people who are like saying mean things, and then You have Trisha stands saying mean things, and it's and it's just, it gets kind of icky. And my parents are wholesome. They're pure. They've been through their life. They don't need to be on the internet and people saying these horrible things. And then wait till people start making exposed videos about them, digging into their past. I mean, you can only imagine, you know.
You can only imagine what they would do to his parents. But I'm glad that they're still going to be able to do a couple segment episodes. Like, not even episodes, but when they talk about, like, the internet tea or drama, Ethan said that he can have his mom and Gary, his father, film for them and, like, you know, do a, hi, we're in from here. But definitely is, I would protect my parents the same way.
Yeah, I'd protect my parents too.
Especially Twitter. I mean, gosh,
Twitter's
Donna said that one thing about not like how can't wait for the wedding. She got so many retweets and comments and likes, and she couldn't even believe that people were even. That was her first tweet, I think. It was like the second tweet she ever tweeted, and she's like, I can't believe I had all this many likes and stuff. But this is how the internet is. So we are definitely gonna miss Donna and Gary. I love Gary too. I'm definitely gonna miss them from, you know, the family's podcast. But there will be a new co-host. They have not yet announced who the new co-host will be. I'm taking bets below. Do you think it will be a guy or a girl?
I reckon it's going to be a girl, but that's only because, like, it creates a balance. Then I guess you get like the male perspective and the female perspective.
That's what a lot of people, because there's a lot of speculation on who the next person is going to be, and a lot of people are suggesting that it's going to be a female because of the whole balance and the whole thing. But I've also heard a lot of speculation that it was going to be a male. So we will have to wait and see. But I would love to know your opinion in the chat, in the comments below. What do you think? Is it going to be a male or a female for the next co-host of the H3 podcast that we don't know what it's going to be called? If it's going to still be called Frenemies or if it's going to be called something else. But
we'll have to wait and see.
Exactly.
Yes.
Next on our YouTube weekly recap on Saturday, Mr. Shane Dawson. Well, let's just say last week, we know Shane and his fiancee Rylan left California. They moved to Colorado. The couple bought a $2.2 million farmhouse where they're planning on starting to raise their family. And the move seemed to have been inspired. It has inspired Shane's creativity again. Because this week, he has now spoken out about returning to YouTube in the near future. So shortly after posting a few photos of the new house to Instagram, Shane took to Instagram stories to let people know that he was ready to create again. And I have that IG post to show you guys.
You have everything.
Oh, that's the whole glory of what I love doing this for, is I love getting everything. And that's why my videos do take a little bit of time, because I want to make sure I have everything. I think I might have saved it in the wrong date, though.
Oh no.
Because I'm like looking and I'm like, it's not where I thought I saved it. Let me see. We'll do a quick search. There they are. I did put them in the wrong spot. But that's fine. So I am going to put them in the right spot now. Oh, you know, I remember. I saved it in the wrong spot, and I said, I got to remember to move it, and then I forgot to move it.
Oops.
It happens.
It does. It does. These things happen.
Let me pull that up so I can still show ya. So I have this. I'm just going to pull it up really quick.
And what do you think about his return?
I'm kind of excited for his return, to be quite honest. If anyone, I mean, like Tati, I was happy with Tati coming back. I don't agree with the things that Shane has done in the past, but everyone matures and grows and learns from their mistakes. If anything, James Charles didn't deserve to come back as soon as he did. I feel like, did not learn and grow from his mistakes. Shane has taken enough time off to help with everything that he's been through and learn from what has happened to, I think, be able to come back. And that is just how I feel. That's my opinion. I mean, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
That they are.
Why did that X out on me? As I
don't know.
Adding it X out. It's all good. I will re-add it.
Technology is always good.
It's just how it works, you know.
Yeah.
When you think you got it, it happens. So this is the Instagram post. And it says, also, I'm ready to create again and make something I'm excited about. Just waiting for inspiration to hit. Hugs and prayers. Oh, he looks so happy. And then the next one is, after he posted to Instagram, he went right to YouTube and posted on his community page. And this is what he had to say there. It says, Ryland's been documenting our move on his channel. Check it out if you want to see what we've been up to. P.S. I know it's been a long time and I know I let a lot of you down. I promise I'm going to try and make things right, and I'll continue to own up to my past for the rest of my life. Actions speak louder than words, so I know it's going to take time. I completely understand that with all my heart. As far as YouTube goes, I really want to get back to making stuff for my channel again that I'm excited about and that means something. I'm genuinely feeling really good mentally right now, and I'm just wanting so bad to make something cool for you guys. I've been staying up all night just brainstorming and getting excited about the ideas of filming, editing, and posting something again. Just waiting for inspiration to hit me. So I'll see you soon, hopefully. I hope you are staying safe and have a good Friday. And then this is the video saying goodbye to our home, leaving California. And I did like it because I do care. And hello, Rarely Cares.
Hey.
So yes, that was his community post. That was from, like I said, Saturday. So Shane is going to be returning to YouTube, which I find, like I said, I think it's been a long enough time. It's been over a year now that he's been off. He's slowly been making his way back into Ryland's. And hello, yeah, girl, Cherry. You snuck in on me, girl. You snuck in on me. Has been slowly, you know, going into Ryland's videos and showing his face and filming and getting more comfortable. He's actually seeing people that actually care about things in the comment section. He even said in like the video, like, you guys have been so nice to me lately in the comment section. So there are still a lot of people that don't want him to return, and it's all based on how you feel about everything that's gone on. And everyone has a right to their own opinion. So, I mean, some of you might not want to see him come back. Some of us might want to see him come back, but we all have that right. He still has 20.2 million followers. So that's still a whole bunch of people on his YouTube channel. And Rarely Care says, I'd like to hear Josh's opinion on Shane's return.
My opinion. I mean, if he wants to come back, he's had time off, and hopefully if he's learned from what's been happening, then I can't turn around and say, no, you shouldn't be allowed on a public platform. I can't turn around and say no.
Were you a Shane fan before all this stuff happened?
No, I wasn't. I caught a few of his videos here and there, but no, I know a family friend of mine was a huge Shane fan, and they used to watch all of his conspiracy stuff. So I got to hear what he was up to.
Yeah, the conspiracy stuff was always very, very interesting.
Yeah, from what I heard, it was good.
Hello, BB Loves, honey.
Hey, BB Loves. I think the thing that I watched is the Jeffree Star video that he did on him. Jeffree Star's Redemption, and is it Jake Paul? Yeah, Jake Paul's Redemption one. And I mean, honestly,
the
I think
Tanner Mojo one was pretty interesting in my opinion. But I heard a lot of controversy about what actually went on with that whole series with Tana. So we'll see. I mean, if he's going to do him and Rylan are already doing, I think that would be very interesting, especially now moving to Colorado and getting away from the California fame and drama that, you know, California comes with the Hollywood lifestyle. I think it'll be interesting to see for sure.
Definitely will.
So yes, so he posted there. But Shane has, he's been MIA from his YouTube channel since he posted his most recent apology video, taking accountability. That was June of 2020, since he's been gone.
Really?
He left, yeah. He left social media after being held accountable and finally apologizing for his old and offensive content, which included the blackface, the racism, the gags about pedophilia. He went from being one of the platform's biggest creators with multiple endorsement deals to losing subscribers and monetization of his channel.
Yeah.
He lost like 200,000 or something. It was a huge number.
He lost a lot.
Yeah. In February of 2021, Shane made an appearance in one of Ryland's vlogs and joked that he knew his career is over, but it doesn't look like that has, you know, stopped him from attempting to make a comeback.
No.
Since then, he has steadily been appearing in Ryland's vlogs and posting more frequently on social media. And in June of 2021, this June, Shane wrote, "I promise I'm not going to abandon my channel after 15 years of creating." Yeah. So we did get that from Shane. We will see, and I will be on the lookout so I can let you guys know for a recap about Shane's return when he returns.
Yes, when he comes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our next recap story video, I should say, that we watched. I know Josh watched this as well. We covered this a couple weeks. Actually, it's been more than a couple weeks. It's been a whole month. When Smokey Glow announced that she was going to take a break. Well, she returned, and the video was called "Why I Almost Quit YouTube." Yeah. And this was a very interesting video, and it was very interesting to hear everything that she went through, because I never knew that this was something that she, you know, fought with. Thank you, Aaron, and hello, darling.
Hey, Aaron. Hey.
So she admitted she was nervous to make this video, but she missed everyone. She wanted to let everyone know why she has been gone from social media and why she really hasn't posted at all for the whole month of August. Yeah. She began by discussing that she is a strong advocate for normalizing when your mental health is not okay. She believes that too often on the internet, people try brushing things like mental health crisis under the rug and try to not talk about it because there is the stigma around receiving and getting help. She knows when she left that she was going to want to talk about this and try to destigmatize it and be really honest with everyone with what had happened. She hopes that if this could make anyone else be more comfortable with their experience, then that is a positive thing, and she's very thankful for having this platform to be able to utilize it and help somebody else and let others know they're not alone in their struggle. Smokey Glow started off her story by talking about how since the beginning of the summer, her mental health has really been bad. And she's been dealing with a lot with her depression. And before she would talk about the mental health, she would normally talk about her anxiety, but she would generalize her anxiety.
Yeah.
And she said she's usually anxious 24/7. And that has always been more of her predominant issue. And it got to the point that a year ago, it got very debilitating where she couldn't even drive, work, sleep, couldn't hang out with friends, which led her to be hospitalized. They put her on medication to help her anxiety. But since then, her anxiety has become to be more manageable, where she was able to do all the things she couldn't do before and more.
Yes.
Her depression, though, and PTSD has always been something that she kind of pushes under the rug, which a lot of people do. I know from experience because I do it myself from time to time. She does not really like talking about it as open as she does her anxiety, but it's because she feels ashamed of it. It's something she's not fully understands. Like with her depression, when she gets to the point of not wanting to do something, she writes it off as being lazy, unmotivated, where she in turn tells herself it isn't the depression and that she just isn't trying hard enough. That, she needs to step up her game. It's not depression. She just needs to step up her game. She's now learning that it was her depression.
Yeah.
Sorry. Katie just tweeted something about a lot of people receiving some kind of letter from her legal team. Oh, wow. I'll have to take a peek real quick and let you guys know on that.
Yeah.
Until we see some physical letters from these supposed people that she sent them to, Katie, I don't really believe anything she says until I see it.
Until the facts are there.
It's still news breaking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's YouTube news.
Yes, I will definitely take a peek in just a second on that. She said that Smokey Glow said that her depression and PTSD has always been something that, she's been ashamed of. She gets to the point of not wanting to do anything, and she gets flashbacks of her traumas where she tends to that's when she starts to push the PTSD under the rug, where she's not fully addressing it or owning up to it. By doing this, her depression has steadily gotten worse and worse, and on top of that, PTSD has also been getting worse and worse as well. This led her to becoming in a dark space because of it all. All of this came to a head in the beginning of August, where she didn't want to live anymore, and she did say that she wanted to end it all. She felt like there was nothing left for her, and it got to the point that she just felt so worthless and unworthy of living. She even pushed her husband away, and she felt like she was ruining everyone's life. Looking back at it now, she realized it was very irrational, but as it was happening, she felt that was the only response, was to blow up her life to make it easier for other people around her. And this is what a lot of people go through, and I'm glad that she actually was able to talk about her mental health. And everything that she was feeling, because some of these things that she was feeling, this is, how I can personally feel. She feels like a lot of her current issues and past traumas are popping up, and that she really never took care of what started to cause the issue for her to begin with. And along with all that, YouTube as a job started to stress her out. And she kind of started to feel, in a way, like she was a fraud. She was putting a lot of pressure on herself. And one of the main things that didn't help was not having a set schedule. Because when your mental health starts getting worse, she wasn't able to plan things properly. This led to feeling like she was constantly always working. Even though she had the 2 vacations that she went on in July, she worked through them all, she said.
Yeah.
Which I know how that is. She would get a video done and then be like, okay, got to do another one, because she was just so behind in her schedule. All of this came to a head, and she finally talked to her husband about it. Together, they decided it would be best for her to go to the hospital that she had went to previous. The night that she posted on Twitter and Instagram that she would be taking a break was the same night that she checked herself in. When she got there, she actually was recognized by somebody in the hospital for the fact that she was on YouTube, which made her panic even more. She panicked because she felt like she couldn't truly be anonymous, and she felt like she couldn't openly talk about things, because she had this fear that that person that knew her from YouTube would go home and go onto Twitter and say all of this information that she was saying about herself, and she felt like she would be exposed.
Yeah.
This was something she never thought about before she went, and this was never something she worried about ever. So she ended up leaving. They held her for 72 hours though before her husband could come and pick her up. But that 72 hours, they made sure she had an outpatient treatment plan and everything for her. So once that happened, the reason she went there was to escape from YouTube, and then she goes there and she's being recognized for being on YouTube. So it was kind of like that was it. It was so heartbreaking, but it has a great ending, and I will get there, I promise. After coming home, she had thought about and talked with her family and friends and decided that she did want to quit YouTube. And she didn't want to do this anymore. And she didn't deserve the platform that she was giving. And she felt like she wasn't good enough. Her content was never going to be good enough. And she didn't deserve the people that liked her. Her husband talked with her and told her that she should wait, that he would be there no matter what she decided. But when she is at her core, he knows truly that she loves doing what she loves doing, which is YouTube. And he didn't want her to make a rash choice in the heat of the moment. He also said to her that she already said that she was taking this time off. So take the time, don't post, and keep going. And if by the end she felt like she didn't want to keep doing this, then it was okay. And they came up with a way and he said that they would come up with a way to make this job work if she did want to make this work. So that way her mental health wasn't in distress. After that conversation, she deleted all of her social media apps, even the creator app. She didn't watch any YouTube she didn't go on Instagram. She did say she watched some TikTok, but TikTok is kind of funny, I'm not going to lie. And she took the time and was actually going out, hanging out with her friends, being present, being in the moment with them, and not stopping looking at comments or watching to see if drama broke out, but actually being present with her friends. And this is something that she said she had not felt in a very long time. This was the first time she realized how consumed she really was with this job and how much it took over her life. She felt that she was overly obsessed with it all, and that was one of the main factors why she was so stressed out and burnt out from all of it. She also realized, though, too, that she missed making the videos. She had all of these ideas and concepts, and she wanted to work on them. She wanted to write them, film them, and work on them. She missed the interaction with everybody, missed reading the comments and scripting everything out. She decided to sit down and make scripts for videos just to see how it would go. And she ended up making 5 scripts that she wrote, and she wanted to create and work on them. And this is the first time that she had felt in a long time that she was inspired again and that she wanted to do this.
Yeah.
So on top of all of that too, she did a lot of fixing with her mental health issues. She started a new medication, which so far she said is working great. She started therapy. She started couples therapy. She's now doing art therapy and setting up a schedule for what her days will look like, including YouTube in that schedule. She hopes that this schedule will be helpful and a guide to disengaging from the internet and having downtime when she needs it.
Yeah.
She is struggling with some things like not feeling good enough with her anxiety and depression and having bad days and bad moments. But compared to where she was a few months ago, she said she has made definite leaps and bounds. And she realizes that this is not going to be perfect, but she still has a lot of work to continue to do on herself. But she feels better and more in place now than she has ever felt. And she can start posting again on her channel, which was more exciting to her than she's ever felt. And she understands that she's so thankful for this privilege to be able to take this time off, because there are people that can't take time off for their mental health.
Yeah.
And that was the one big thing. She was like, she also understood that most normal people that struggle, they can't take the time off, and she could, and she has been in this place in her life where people have told her she needs to take time to focus on her mental health, and she turns to them and tells them, F you, because you can't usually take time off when you have bills and rent and all these other things to pay for. But she is so privileged to be able to have this time to work on it, and she is so thankful to be able to have that.
Yeah. And
thank you, Kirsten.
it raises the question of, like, doing YouTube, as you know, Jackie, it's a very much full-time thing.
Yes.
But
and I understood everything she was saying. Like, when it's like you get done with one thing, you're thinking already the next thing.
What's
and
happening
you
next?
feel like you're always behind, but there's always something happening that you always are continuing to do and think about and concept and all of that. But
it is true. And it's like, but there's also you need to take time to relax and chill and be, as you, Tamanna, said, be in the present of real life.
Yes. Yeah.
Even if it's just sitting watching a TV program, at least you're doing.
That's what she said. She said she ended the video saying she loved everyone very much, and that if, like, as a normal person, if you don't have that time to take care of your mental health, as long as you're taking 5 minutes at least out of your day to sit down and focus on you, you are doing something to help yourself. Yeah. And that something can be stress relieving and take the time to clear your mind, but do it for yourself. Yeah. And that is something I agree that I also do need to work on myself, because I don't even take the 5 minutes to watch my spider videos anymore that I like to watch. No. Just saying. But I mean, she's absolutely right. We cannot let this consume our lives to a point that we're not taking care of ourselves or enjoying what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to see that she's in a better state and that she is excited to be posting again and working on stuff. And that's all that really matters. And I'm so happy that she got the help that she needs. And I can't wait to see what she has planned. And I think this is going to be a much different Smokey Glow, but in a good way.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see her next video.
Can't wait to see what she comes out with.
Yep. So then, this week of ours, we have on Tuesday, Miss Annie from 10 to Life put out a statement regarding the Sophie Long case that she covered in 2020. In her statement, because in recent months, people have been asking her to comment on the situation, and she hasn't, with everything that's now going on with it too. They've been asking her to cover it. Can you please cover it?
Yeah.
And she proceeded to say that she can't go into detail onto why she can't cover the story, but she wanted to set the record straight with a few things regarding the case. In December 2020, she stepped away from the case and voluntarily removed all videos regarding the matter. She continued with, based on her coverage and communication with individuals very close to the situation, which I know she's talking about Michael Long, because I watched all of her videos to know, and also recent developments on the matter, she can now say that the truth of her statements that she made, she can't say that they were true anymore. She had to take back what she was taking back the statements that she was saying that she had made in the past. So statements like she made, so pretty much she wanted to clear up the statements. The statements included Kelly Long did not permit, facilitate, or allow their daughter Sophie Long to be SA'd by anyone. Also that Kelly Long never neglected her children in any way, put them in any danger or harm in any way, including emotional, physical, or psychological. She continued retracting previous statements like that Kelly Long threatened to harm her daughter in any way. That was retracted. She retracted that Kelly was never a drug addict, and she never did drugs around her children or allowed her son to consume any illicit drugs. She wanted to formally retract those statements, as she can no longer vouch in their publicity. And she also says that in one of her videos, she also stated that Kelly Long was arrested and charged in connection with the allegations made in the case. And she sincerely and deeply apologizes to both Kelly and Jacob, the boyfriend, for any harm that they might have suffered from these statements that she said. And she ends it with, she will keep everyone posted on any new stories that do come up. And she is very, 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 very pregnant right now. She's due any day. And she will update everybody with baby girl's arrival, she said. So I wish her the best of luck on her birth with her daughter. And I also would like to say, I give her a lot of credit for coming on and admitting when you're wrong. Yeah.
And this is where Jacki's the perfectionist, right? And we were discussing this earlier, because it feeds into that, you like to have all your ducks in a row, and you like to be able to present the information to the best of your knowledge, and you don't want to rush videos and stuff like that, because you end up in situations like these where you have to retract what you say, and you've got to be very careful what you say on YouTube anyway.
Yes. And Girl Cherry, I completely understand where you're coming from, darling. So you're in a new college fling, which is not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing.
And you guys are very opposite. You're sensitive, and he is, literal, practical. Okay, that's like me and my boyfriend.
Yeah, it's good. So that can work because, like, I'm the sensitive one and the leading with emotions, whereas my partner's the logical one and basically keeps me grounded. So it can work.
It does. I'm the same way. I mean, I'm more like, as you said, my boyfriend does not get why I get emo at times. He and I have to sit there and I explain to him exactly how I am feeling and why. And this is just sometimes what goes through my head. And sometimes in a new relationship, it's hard to talk to that other person about the things because you don't want to come off either as being crazy or too emotional.
Oh, and I get that.
But that is why you have friends that you can talk to and kind of,
Sound
just be patient and wait and get to know him for who he is and let him get to know you for who you are. And if you are feeling a certain way, you don't necessarily need to run right to him and explain it, but go to your friend first and explain it to them. And we're always here for you to talk to, girl. Yeah. I'm always here. And it'll happen. It definitely will happen.
And as Tony said, opposites can work and stuff like that.
You got reconnected recently. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, okay.
Don't feel stupid for expressing yourself.
No.
I know how that feels. It's a feeling, but the feeling will go away because you know what? In the long run, by you talking to him and saying, listen, I just want to express this is what I'm feeling. And just so you understand where I'm coming from, it might not necessarily make sense, but just understand this is what I'm feeling and help me like relieve my crazy thinking and just help me make them better. And usually when you talk like that, that's what I say to my boyfriend. I'm like, just listen to me and just listen to what I gotta say. I know it might sound crazy, but this is the thoughts that are going through my head. And I just need you to understand that this isn't just me, this is the thoughts. And the thoughts consume you. Your thoughts, you think triple the speed as what you think in your head as what comes out. So if you're like me saying this, that goes in your head way faster, repeats itself before I can say it out loud. So you're thinking those crazy things that much faster.
And like I get it. Like I get where you're coming from. My partner's not the jealous type either, whereas at the start of the relationship I was. And it made up for some interesting conversations. But I think give it time because
talk to a friend about it. Like I said, I'm not a jealous person, but believe me, I get the jealous type. I was that type at one point as well, but you don't need to go to him and tell them. Like I said, go to a friend and be like, am I going crazy? Like, this is just me thinking. The more you talk it out to somebody, especially a friend, they can communicate back with you and be like, listen, it's okay. Relax. Don't worry about it. That's just your thought process right now. Yeah. And you'll be okay.
Yeah, you will.
The more you get to know him again, and the more he gets to know you and your thought process and who you are, the more he'll understand and know how to help you as well with those thoughts.
Yeah. Every relationship takes time to work.
Yes. So yes, that was also what happened with Annie from 10 to Life.
Was that on Tuesday?
That was on Tuesday. Yes, that she put that statement out.
Yes.
Let me see something. I do believe
that's not strange, Kirsten. I used to go to my mom for like stuff like that.
Oh, I owe my mom all the time. My mom is my best friend. She still is. Oh, and we're always here for you to talk, honey.
Yeah.
Always here.
We are.
So Thursday, we're going to talk a little bit about H3 again. So this will bring a little bit of smile to your faces.
Yes.
On Thursday, they did an episode of Off the Rails where they talked about how their entire video on Monday got blocked due to 7 seconds of a clip. Now, this was 7 seconds of a clip. Oh, you didn't hijack anything. Don't worry, girl.
We didn't, honey.
We always
do
talk
this.
about random things all the time.
We do.
This was 7 seconds of course, the boxing match that no matter how much Ethan tries to get away from this crazy stuff, something always happens.
Yeah.
But it was 7 seconds of a video, and they blocked the entire video. 7 hours for 7 seconds. And they were like, they can't do, what can they do when this happens?
Yeah.
I mean, they're still waiting. They were still at this point when they made this video waiting for that podcast to be done after they took the 7 seconds out. They were still waiting for it to be reinstated, and they were on like the 30th hour later, and the video still wasn't back after being reinstated, like after they clipped it out. It wasn't reinstated yet. They could have disputed this claim, but that takes a week to be reviewed then reinstated if they find that the dispute was to be accurate.
Yeah.
This does nothing to help creators when put into these kinds of situations to shut down a video and also have no legal ramifications, like of false claims being put out. Ethan has fought his career for fair use and creators' rights, and this just circumvents everything, which he has every right to be upset that he can't get his creative work back on YouTube immediately. And I understand that completely.
I get it. Yeah.
He says it's like they are the ones getting, like, the people that are putting these claims are the ones getting the benefit.
Yeah.
And they are being told that they are guilty before even being proven that they were guilty, kind of a situation. They're assuming that he's guilty and that he didn't use the fair use. And to prove that you aren't guilty, you have to do all of this stuff, and you're getting it taken away. And it's just not right.
No,
and
it's not.
Creators not to talk about this stuff is not right. I mean, this is the whole point of fair use and what we do as creators. And it's just something that I'm glad that he brought to light, because
like, people have been abusing the fair use policy on YouTube for ages. They do it all the time. And it's like, well, when will YouTube take note, basically, and say your fair use system sucks?
Well, YouTube needs to do something about it, and that's what he was getting at. That they really just, something needs to happen, because it's not fair to creators. And even I believe it was Zach that suggested, well, why don't they just immediately take out that whatever they're saying is not fair use, so that way they can dispute it and it's already taken out of the video, so the video isn't completely all blocked. And he's like, well, some videos, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 4 minutes, it could be 3 minutes, 7 seconds. I mean, so YouTube needs to come up with a better system to put in place. This was also something that he had tweeted, and I will make it bigger. And it says, the H3 podcast, which he liked it as well. Hey, gang, yesterday's episode of H3 TV got blocked worldwide on YouTube due to showing a couple seconds of the Jake Tyrone fight. We're removing these couple of seconds, and it should be back up soon. Well, soon, I don't think they still have put it back up, to be honest. I did not see it up there when I was looking. That's wonderful that he's reading his cease and desist. We're streaming right now. I'm glad that he's reading it. Well, the email could be fake. How do we know this came from an actual legal, like a legal? I will look into it, and I will definitely talk about it. Right now is just like I said, I appreciate you telling me so much. So now I know where to go and look for all these things. Does that even legally count? Emails? No. Usually if it's coming from a legal team, it needs to be certified mail. I worked for a legal office. If they are sending you a cease and desist, it needs to be certified delivered, where the mailman takes that green little certification thing off the envelope, signs it, you sign it, and it's been hand delivered, certified. A cease and desist does not come in the form of an email. Does not. That is them
learn something new every day.
That is them trying to get them to stop via email without doing it legally, in my opinion. I mean, I had to do plenty of cease and desists for the law firm, and it's a whole process writing out that envelope. So I've never seen a cease and desist done through email. Never. Yeah, I know what you meant, honey. That's just crazy that it's actual. I think it's an email to scare them more than anything. I mean, yeah, they could say, if you don't stop, we are warning you, and this email is to warn you that if you do not stop, we will send you a cease and desist. But a cease and desist has to be hand delivered. I mean, that has to go through a whole process, not an email.
No.
Definitely not an email.
No, definitely not an email.
Yeah, what a joke. Exactly.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you. So I have some funny clips. So also with this age 3 episode, they did like recreations of the viral TikToks of people pretending to get arrested and do the cute boy look at the end. It's a whole viral video. It's crazy to see. So they recreated it, and I got some of the videos. I might have to the sound I think should be okay because it's only a couple seconds. First we'll show Ian. We'll show Dan's first because Dan's was first. I might mute for the couple seconds of the music.
Yeah.
Dan being arrested in his thirst trap. Oh, I can play the music here, right? We got our own royalty-free version. Dude, you got big-ass chains, bro? Let's go. Oh, no.
It's royalty-free, so.
Get that hand back there. What are you doing? So what were you arrested for?
What was I arrested for? That's a good question.
For forging your report card.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, you didn't interrupt anything, honey. Don't worry. You know how we do this stream. You know how we do this stream. We always interrupt each other.
She interrupts me often. I get used to it.
Oh, he interrupts me all the time.
She bullies me. I'm joking.
So that was
that was interesting. That was weird.
Well, if you go on TikTok and put "bad boys get arrested," you'll understand what they are recreating. But they are trying extra hard. So this one is Zach's, which I find funny.
Zach was arrested for shitting on someone's lawn.
Yes.
Which I do believe is probably a crime, actually. I think that there's some legitimacy to this charge, but here we go. Zach, you're in trouble, buddy. Hit toilet paper. You know how to use it? Ew. That's so gross. He said check for corn for people who didn't see.
Check for corn. That's listen. This is not the first time that KJ has tried doing something like this, where multiple creators got multiple emails from supposed lawyer or YouTube.
Yeah, she did it to
Creepshow Art, Truth Sleuth before. She's done it to all of them.
Oh God, yeah, she's done it to a lot of people.
This literally, if it's a cease and desist letter, it needs to be hand delivered by a mailman with that. Like I said, it's a green certified mail. You pay extra for it to be certified mail, and the postman will sign off on it. And that green card actually gets sent back to Miss KJ herself, so she knows, or the attorney that sent it, and says, okay, this got certified. And they use that in the court of law when they do go to court about it, if they don't stop. And what is she going to cease and desist? This is, again, fair use. What Ethan was talking about. Us talking about KJ and everything that she claims and says and does is fair use.
Yeah. So
that is, she can't get people to stop talking about her on YouTube. Just like
I know she's trying
stop
to
her from talking about the Duggars or whoever she wants to talk to on YouTube. Yes, exactly. It's nothing new. It's pathetic. Exactly.
Yeah, no one's going to be able to stop.
And this is just her way of trying to take down the whole anti-KJ community because she's sick and tired of everyone going after her. Well, maybe if she cleans up her act, then she wouldn't have all these people talking about her. But she's never going to stop. And if she's never going to stop, people are not going to stop talking about what she's doing. I mean, I really love
one of those things
too. She is
she's lovely.
I'm gonna miss Donna so much. I'm definitely looking forward to those segments. So I have a couple more though of these. So that was Zach's. Next we have ABS, which I think this one is probably my favorite out of all of them.
Got the glove on. He's got the golf gloves.
Arrested for visiting his ex-wife. For murdering your ex.
That's the implication.
If the glove don't fit, yours truly.
You must have quit. You
do a little OJ gag? I mean, a little dated.
We were working with the props we had here in the office.
It was an old gag. He didn't do his too well. The next one's my favorite. So the next one is the guy that's like in the tablet machine. That one's my fave because that was just too good. Let's see. That one is Zach Ian's dance. Hey,
Buttercup.
Did I not get?
No, didn't you get it?
I didn't get his. Oh, I'll have to go. Well, here's Ethan's first. I can bring up the video.
Is breaking my vegan diet. I'm very sorry, guys.
Hello, Buttercup.
Under arrest by the vegan police. Is that salami? Oh. It reminds me of sometimes you see people getting arrested and they like eat the drugs to remove the evidence.
Oh, that's what you're doing. You're trying to
trying to get rid of that.
Eating the evidence. This is salami.
Real quick, these videos will all be on TikTok with the original sound. I feel like it gives a whole different meaning to it with the bass drop.
I saw the light of love.
Yes. It was definitely a good episode of Off the Rails. I am going to get the other one really quick. So let me remove this from the studio. I'll open up the player. I'll go to the point where it is really quick because I know right where it is. That one was my favorite. How we have to show my favorite one.
We do.
Okay, I found it. This one was definitely my favorite.
That'll put you away for life.
Okay. So let me share my screen. We're going to do it this way. Did the touch of grass parody thing? Yes, it was Ethan. He did the touch of grass parody thing where he asked his mom, too. He asked his mom if she knew what touch of grass meant. And she was just like, what? Touch of grass? Is that like break a leg? And he was like, no, no. But yes, he did the touch of grass parody. And that was Ethan. And this one is
your
let me
favorite?
make sure that this one is my favorite one. This one is my favorite. And the volume's up all the way. It is. Can you hear it?
Yeah, just about.
Okay. I didn't know if I shared the audio.
Oh my God.
Now, since I have the whole video up, I can go back a little bit to show you some of the TikToks that this is why they were recreating it. So these were the TikToks that had gone viral.
Hey, Crazy House Saloon.
Hello, hello, darling. These were the TikToks that were going viral that they wanted to do the parodies of because of. The hot boy.
Yeah, he's not hot.
Well, some of these girls. This had like 8 million views. Or excuse me, 40. This one was 3 million likes and 47K comments for just this one video. The first one that they actually showed was the biggest one, and it was this one. Oh no, this one. This is the one. So this is why they did the parody.
Yeah, go ahead and remove it. They'd be like, fuck no, we have a contract, bitch. The man that would crack me in the
Come on, here it is.
We are not quite at 30, but we're almost there. All right, well, our next, I just set this up, so, you know, I will do the next segment. You guys aren't going to want to miss.
Oh, don't worry about being late, honey. I'm late for a very important date. This is, look at that cute boy, like, ooh, baby. So that's why all of them are trying to do that cute boy, bad boy, cute look in all the videos. These are little 4.5 million people liked that TikTok.
I like his hair.
And then here's another one. Babe, I love you. So I think their parodies were all.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good laugh, and I enjoyed.
Definitely was.
Age 3 people making parodies of them, and like you said, they're all available on TikTok for you guys to check out and watch as well. I will definitely have the link in the description. But that definitely was my Thursday. I enjoyed watching that and just laughing a little bit with Ethan and everybody. But I didn't know things like that were going viral on TikTok.
No, me neither. I'm like, I want to know who comes up with these ideas.
Right? And then the rest of the episode was funny and interesting things that went over. So what they did was they were looking at crazy and weird thumbnails for YouTube videos, which, oh my God, some of these were like, what the hell? And I can promise you one thing, none of my thumbnails will ever look like any of those that are made for the clickbait. Like they had ones where like it was the pregnant woman and it was like, my water broke. And it was, you could see the watermarks.
Oh God.
Or like my wife gives birth and you can kind of, it was blurred out, but you can tell it was a baby's head coming out. Like some of these things were insane. Like I went on vacation and got an infection and the girl had a fake infection on her nose and her ears in the thumbnail. All these were clickbait thumbnails. And It was definitely interesting to watch and look at, but I can promise you one thing that'll never happen here.
Yeah,
I do not care about clickbait thumbnails. Like,
yeah, yeah. Kirsten, my TikTok looks different as well. I don't have anything like that on there.
I watch the wrong things on TikTok too, because I didn't know these things were happening.
I know. Mine are all full of makeup things and stuff like that. That's what my TikTok's full of.
I have some weird stuff on my For You page, but that's because, I've clicked on some weird things because people are like, have you seen this on TikTok? And it's like, wait, what? I don't use TikTok either that often.
No,
but
I
that's
don't use it that much.
When I do go on TikTok, you get trapped.
It's like a rabbit hole.
You got to watch multiple. Like last night, I watched Knuckles was like, watch this TikTok. And we went from watching that TikTok to like 12 other TikToks for no reason at all. That's what like TikTok does. It like sucks you in kind of thing. That's why I try not to use TikTok either, though, because I could spend hours on TikTok that I really don't need to spend hours on TikTok.
No,
that's why like Trisha made 20 videos in one time because she just TikTok.
It's insane, but like I
really use Twitter too. But when I do go on Twitter, it's to post my videos and stuff. And I can't get on my Facebook anymore, and IG I barely use. But I do still have all these social medias. I just don't use them either.
I
need to ask my nieces how to get the good stuff that they send me. Yeah, there are some funny TikToks if you look good enough. I mean, I usually look at like we have on Discord, people will put like the funny TikToks that they have watched, and that's how we get to see the TikToks. But oh man. So next thing today, we're on today. So
Friday.
Before we get into the breaking news of today, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the recording artist Savannah Dexter. She is an amazing singer. She kind of raps. She's amazing. She put out her new single, and I commented about it on Twitter, the place that I don't use very often. And she actually liked my tweet. I was so freaking happy and impressed that she liked my tweet. So this is it right here where they're telling me that Savannah Dexter liked my tweet. And I said, Savannah Dexter's new song is so on point. I love it. She is one of my favorite artists for a damn good reason. She knows how to work it and make those hits. I love the lyrics and totally have been listening to this on repeat all day and night. And keep killing it. And so that was her liking my tweet. And then if you go to the actual tweet, I posted the video, and that's her liking my tweet. So I'm so excited.
Oh, that's cool.
I had to share it with you guys because that was like the highlight of my day. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, my boyfriend thinks she's hot too. So you never know. Savannah, hit me up. You can have me or my boyfriend or both of us. We'd love to hang out now. And then, so the breaking news, besides KJ's stuff, the other breaking news of the day today was that Trisha Paytas, Moses, her fiance, he has been accused of cheating on Trisha. And it all began with one of Moses's ex-girlfriends deciding to go on her Instagram story and answer a few questions from her past relationship with Moses. And talk a little bit about him, his relationship with the family, his character, and more. She also claimed that Moses had cheated on her with Trisha. There was so much exposed and learned with this question and answer session that she did that it showed people who Moses really is, and they learned more about him from somebody who knew him better than a lot of people. She also posted pictures of the two of them together, along with text messages between the two of them, which people are hoping are fake due to what was being said in those text messages. They weren't very kind or nice to Trisha. But I do have the pictures from the question and answer to show you guys just all of the crazy stuff that was going on in this question and answer session that was being done. So first thing is first, let me share that. So this was the first question that was asked. Moses using Trisha, and she said, laugh out loud, never forget, hashtag, I think it's supposed to say Trisha, Teresa. You tell me someone's living in Englewood now, lives in a mansion, and all he had to do was betray everyone he loved? No. Next one. Were you talking to Moses when he reached out to Trisha? We were dating and I found out he was cheating with her through fans sending me her OnlyFans content with him in it. With him in it. Hello, Dukes. It's good to see you. So she found out that Moses was cheating on her with Trisha because people were sending her Trisha's OnlyFans content that had Moses in it. Can you freaking imagine?
Oh, like, no.
I would have been pissed.
Oh, God, yeah.
This is the next one. Are you an H3 fan? What are your thoughts on Ethan and Gila? And she shows, I believe this is Teddy Fresh merch. Yep, Teddy Fresh. And it says, I was... M would lie, so Moses would lie to me about things. H3 was saying and told me they were talking shit about me. I believed him at the time and felt betrayed by them for a little bit, but I realize now they were an innocent party in this because as I was, an innocent party in this as she was.
Yeah.
Then is Moses rich? All Trisha stands keep saying he's wealthy. And she says, I don't know where this rumor came from, but absolutely not. He's not poor, but he's not wealthy. Do you think ruining the family was always been his plan, even before Trisha? She says, absolutely. He even told me I needed to move far, far away from my parents. I don't think it's his family issue. It's more that he had an issue with families in general. Very interesting. It's so good to see you, Dukes. So happy you're here. And then this one said, do you think has ever cared? Do you think Moses has ever cared for Trisha? I thought no back when we were a thing, but now I don't know. But I'm in love with, but he's in love with her money. Yep. But I'm in love with her money. I think she meant, is he in love? He's in love with her money. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you think he is faithful or the type to cheat based on you knowing him? Girl, he cheated on me. Yes, he's a cheater, 100%. Makes me wonder why his other relationship didn't work. What did Moses say to you when you found out that he was talking to Trish? He told me it was a joke from the podcast when they were doing The Bachelorette. He said E told him to message her as a gag. He kept reassuring me it was all for entertainment.
Oh,
hello, Dee's Corner. So
Hey,
glad
Dee.
to see ya.
Hey.
Here's the next one. Do you think Moses is going to marry Trisha for her money? Y'all ask the same question like you don't know the answer already. You're smart. What do you think?
Oh,
I believe that would mean that's, yeah, he's probably going to marry her for her money.
Probably.
So also with these question and answers, which I can go back to the beginning, this is what she put out today. She said, apparently I need to clarify. I'm not asking to be on any podcast. I'm not asking to speak publicly on a channel or podcast. I had my truth. I told it. I mentioned them at the end because if I owe an explanation to anyone, it's only to Ethan and Gila. I don't know they were washing their hands. I didn't know they were washing their hands of her, and I will respect that. I spoke out so my soul could heal and I can move forward from the shitty memories. I want to be able to listen to the podcast again while cleaning my house. I want to be able to watch YouTube videos and not feel ashamed when someone brings up Trisha. I don't hate Trisha or Moses, truthfully. They're clearly people who are hating too. Which brings me back to needing to heal from past traumas. Otherwise, you'll bleed on those who didn't cut you, which is what I'm trying to do with this.
That's a very good saying.
I think yes, exactly. Now, there was also these on Instagram. These are from the Reddit page. Now, before I show you these, I have something from the Reddit page, which I saw this today and I was like, what is going on the Reddit page? So this is part 1.
Number 1.
Pull it up. So part 1 says, I dated Moses and believed his lies until now. So this is another ex-girlfriend stepping forward. And this is on the H3 Productions Reddit page. And it says, edit mod, please delete if this belongs in frenemies and not here. I posted here because Google showed me a post to this sub about Moses' truth. I don't know where else to post, but I just found out there are T channels that Moses has been lying to me and is psychopath. Everything Daphne, which was the girl that did the question and answers, has shared is true. I think Daphne is the catfish he told me about. I tried to reach out to Ethan via email because I felt like this confusion and drama has gaslighted them and hurt them about what Moses doesn't stick up for them. The reason is because he hates Ethan. But no response, as I'm sure they get crazy emails all the time. I sent the email a while ago before or after End of Frenemies. I dated Moses before he went on the H3 Bachelorette, and now realizing he lied about almost everything. So he was dating Daphne and her
And the other guy, yeah.
before he went on the H3 Bachelorette.
Oh.
And now, realizing he lied about almost everything, he continued to message me about Ethan, Trisha, and Catfish. The only motive is to confirm Daphne is telling the truth about everything because he told did the same thing to me, and more because until this post, I thought we left off on friend terms. I assumed Ethan and Gila were hurt and confused as to why Moses never sticks up for them. So I wanted them to know it's not because he's still neutral. He's part of it, and he's always desperate. He's always despised Ethan and shared really intimate, hurtful details about him. To find out my own truth, as I only now got tidbits from exposed videos that have popped up on my recommendation, and this is the rest of it. I don't or need clout, so she doesn't want clout. I don't need anyone to care about my story. I'm not here to dish on Ethan and Gila's private life. It's also fine if you think I somehow am making this up. I just want Moses to not be able to pretend he's a saint, to lure sympathy as if he's a victim and torture neutral party. I also want him to not be able to use this persona he's playing to lure young women anymore. But I'm sure he'll try to keep Trisha, as she's very financially helpful to his lifestyle he's always wanted, and gained him the followers he wished he would have gotten from H3. Now, we can go back to the comments that were under this post, because they were also posted on Instagram as well, which I did get them.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what the heck is going on, but it kind of seems like Moses is
a player,
a cheater.
Mm-hmm.
And he has had multiple women that he has done some shady ass shit to.
Yeah.
And I hope to God this doesn't break Trisha's heart, because she seems like she has been the happiest she's ever been, but I don't know anymore. Like, just the way I was like thinking about it too. He literally will do anything and everything for Trisha. It's like Trisha says, dress up like this, and this, and come do this music video with me. He's there. He literally does everything for Trisha. Good night, Aaron. Love you, honey.
Good night, Aaron.
Like, I've never seen a guy do as much shit as he does for Trisha. Like, it's insane. So these are some of the comments. Catnips is the ex-girlfriend, or Catnips OP is the ex-girlfriend that made the actual post.
Yep.
So this one says, I'm not really, the person, let me pull it up on my end, says, I'm not really surprised that Moses hates Ethan. I mean, Ethan can really be so open about mocking Moses, believes in his water bullshit, maybe to the point of bullying. Anyway, don't come for me. I know Ethan is a comedian, but now I know for a fact that Moses doesn't have the good spirit to accept the jokes and laugh a little at himself. And then she says, Ethan actually, from what I've gathered during my brief time with Moses, seems to respect Moses. I felt like Ethan was protecting Moses and now not putting him out there. Now when I dated him, he was just starting to talk about being asked to do H3 Bachelorette. I think he finally saw a moment to seize the game he's wanted and ran with it. He's always always despised Ethan for not shouting him out or giving him the clout he so thought he deserved.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This person says, I'm about as big of a skeptic as Ethan, but I never seen these images of Moses, so it seems kind of legit. Would like to see Ethan's response, but at this point, I think he's just done talking about them. I just remove him from your life and move on. Same as Ethan. She says, absolutely. I blocked him this morning and sent a text basically saying he has violated people with his lies and violated their S-word health. Sick. I don't need Ethan to comment. I just needed truth known and to stand by other women's stories.
Yeah.
This one says, to the people that he was interested in, I'm not saying he wasn't popular already by age 3, definitely put him on the radar for a group of people that never would have seen him before, and to say that he took advantage of that and either slid into people's DMs or used his status to talk to others is kind of gross. And the ex-girlfriend said, this is 100% the truth, because I've had conversation with him where he said many things to confirm all of this. He really wasn't even known even when he started talking to me and mentioning his affiliation with H3. I had completely forgotten that when I was really young, I did see a video of them talking about Gila's brother who looked like Jesus. This one says, I wouldn't expect them to cover this on the pod just because Moses is their family. And she said, no, I don't think they need to, but I would. But I think they should make some kind of a comment. Doesn't at all need to pertain to me, but basically denouncing their affiliation. And I think it's in their best interest, as Moses used Ethan and Gila's platform as a lure to make either fans or to coax me into believing he's not a creep, as he's tried to a public image. Y'all well, now he has his own fame, so he won't need age 3. So these are pretty much the conversations going. She literally commented on every single post underneath her post to everyone that made a comment.
Yeah.
And it's just,
There's a lot there.
Were you on H3 fan before dating him, or how did you get in contact with him in the first place? He contacted me through Hinge when I first made a Hinge account. He also talked to me, and I finally scrolled through his photos. I saw an H3 event with him and Post Malone. I don't really gaff about celebrities, but I said, oh, I used to watch H3 when I was younger, before they were popular. And then he started talking to me about them and made me feel more at ease that he wasn't a creep, as he was tied to a public figure and he wouldn't kidnap me. And all of that sounds dumb, she's saying. Now, this was a text message from Moses. And it says, I hope you're okay, Moses. I'm kind of concerned for you. I'm okay, don't worry, thanks. Things are not what they look like. Hope you are well. Is it all fake? Because that's so toxic. So they put this over it, but this was a picture of the bruise that Trisha says. Barry's picture, text message between Moses and the ex. At this point, how many people did he send the bruised picture to? Was it a way for him to gain sympathy? Kind of seems that way. And more back and forth on the Reddit.
Yeah. There's a lot there.
Yep. He lied. He hasn't slept with a single person and only do monogamous. Anything else is dirty. And the text messages they did take down, but there was some crazy things that he had said about Trisha. And
it's not nice.
Yeah. I really hope that. Oh, and this was on the H3 Reddit a month or two ago. And this was something that someone had put up there. And this was a fan had seen Moses walking with this person. Now, Trisha had done a video recently where she went to Starbucks, and the guy at the Starbucks drive-thru window that was giving her her order had said to her, like, oh, I seen you the other day with Moses. You had your black wig on, and you were coming out from the Louis Vuitton store, and da-da-da-da-da. And she was like, no, that wasn't me. Fans are beginning to think that this was actually who he saw that girl with. And it's all on Trisha's video at the Starbucks drive-thru window. It's all on that video on YouTube right now.
Wow.
The only other thing that I have to show you about what's been going on with this situation is so a fan of theirs, I should say, did go to Twitter and tweet Moses to let Moses know that this was going on. And this is what it said. And then Moses did respond back to this as well. So this says, just as a heads up, they are now spreading rumors that you are cheating on Trish based on an old photo of you at Venice Beach with another woman. And that you may have been on rodeo with her recently. And that picture that I just showed you is the same photo that I went to. I'm sorry you're dealing with this shit. And Moses came back to, this is one of my best friends that is invited to my wedding. At this point, they are just making up lies and attempt to upset us, but they are just losing credibility daily. So do we really know? I don't know. It could be ex-girlfriends, being revengeful for all we know. Or this could be all true. All true.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's one of those. It could be true.
More information.
Yeah, we do. We do need more information. That's true. That we do.
We're definitely going to be keeping our eye out on this story for sure.
Definitely.
This was literally all coming out minutes before we were going live, and I'm like getting the rest of this information for us to be able to tell you guys, because I had seen it this afternoon when I was on the H3 Reddit, and I was like, wait, what is this? Moses has been cheating on me. And I kind of brushed it to the side. I screenshotted it and I brushed it to the side, and then I saw something else about it, and I'm like,
more stuff's coming out. Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, more stuff's coming out. This is what they were talking about. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And it just got more and more and more crazy. And I am now going to check, because we got the KJ tweet bot.
That we do.
And I can easily check that to see what's been going on with this KJ lady over here.
Oh, with KJ.
A lot of people are receiving or have received a very detailed letter from my legal team. We are very thorough. You're very thorough?
Okay.
Then it would be through the mail, bitch. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, it would be, yeah. It would be there.
I tell you.
Yeah, KJ is just crazy. She's crazy.
She's been, like, if you guys have noticed, her tweets, she's literally gone after LB.
Mm-hmm.
She went after
Truth Sleuth.
Nate the Lawyer, Truth Sleuth,
Mm-hmm.
AZ. She's gone after so many people. Everybody that talks about her, she's trying to take down. She's literally, Charlotte. She went after Charlotte. She's literally trying to go after the entire anti-KJ community.
Yeah, because she doesn't like what people are saying about it, but it's called free speech.
What she's doing is also not right too. She's doing a lot of things that are not cool either. She's doing a lot of things under malicious intent as well. Like sharing the article that she shared. That was the same thing she did with Creepshow. She knew that AZ does not go by her name, and in that article had her name, whether it's public, online, whatever. She shared it knowing that that was not what T-Spiracy goes by. Just like she shared the lolcow post knowing that this is not what Shannon goes by. That is what a dox is. And me and Josh are actually going to be doing a whole video for you guys explaining what a dox is, how doxing works, and what is considered a dox.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of controversy on, did she dox somebody? Did she not dox somebody? Did this person dox somebody? Did this person not dox somebody? Unfortunately, doxing is not illegal, but it's against terms of service.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of, did this or did this not? Is this or this not a dox? So we are going to do our best to do a very good video explaining to everybody on YouTube that wants to watch it what doxing is, what is considered a dox, what is not considered a dox, and how it works on YouTube and Twitter. Those are the two platforms we're going to cover because each platform has their own terms of service, and each terms of service will describe what is and what is not a dox. So that is something that we are going to be working on and putting together, and hopefully have the video out for you next week.
Hopefully.
Apparently Truth Sleuth, Roadhog, and Dottie all got these emails. And that's the thing. It's an email to scare them. That is what I believe it wholeheartedly.
Yep.
But, oh, God, KJ.
KJ is never going to stop.
Never going to stop.
Never going to stop.
Never going to stop. I'm already on Instagram. Let's just see something. I just want to see something.
I want to see if she's live.
How did you know?
Because I know you too well.
No, she's not.
She's not yet, considering.
Not yet, exactly. Not yet.
Not yet. Give her a chance.
Nope.
Nope. We'll soon see if she will be, though.
All I gotta say is Todd Chrisley is going to take her down. She needs to stop.
I wish she would stop.
Certified mail, it didn't happen. Thank you, Crazy House. You missed that part. So before, when they were saying that it was an email, I was like, well, if it's not certified mail, it doesn't have that green thing that comes off that the mailman signs and says, okay, you got it, and the green thing goes back to the lawyer. I said, then it's not a legal cease and desist.
No, it's not.
And you weren't here for that, and I'm happy that you said that, because that's another person to confirm exactly what I know. I had to do so many of those at a freaking law office that was the worst. I hated doing certified mail because it was like you had to fill out this huge green little form. You had to put it on the envelope just perfect, and it was a pain in the freaking ass. But exactly, if it's not certified mail, it did not happen. An email, you can't get a cease and desist through an email. You can't.
No.
It's literally to scare these people. She thinks that she thinks that people are stupid like she is. That's what it comes down to. And she thinks that if she can scare them thinking that this is a cease and desist, that they will stop talking about her because they've been like warned. They could be warned that if they don't stop, they will get a cease and desist. They can get an email like that, but not an actual cease and desist through email. But she's probably making it seem like it's an actual cease and desist through an email when it's really not.
No.
KJ for you. I tell you, it's KJ.
Yeah, but it's KJ, and what else do we expect?
Me too. Anytime I get anything certified mail, I'm like, oh, it's from my lawyer. It's for the car accident, or what the hell am I getting in the mail? What am I getting in the mail? What did I do wrong? Yeah, no. Certified mail is usually not anything great unless you get like a certified check through the certified mail.
No, that I would like.
That's good news. That's some good news.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And that's why they do it certified mail. So that way, when they send the cease and desist through the mail, then that green card goes back to the law firm because it goes back to the place that sent the envelope to the person, the mail to the person, and then they have that for evidence to use in court saying, look, the mailman, here's the green certified mail sheet that the mailman did deliver it to the door, and the person signed for it.
Yep.
Because the person has to sign their name for the certified mail. So they use that in the court as evidence to prove that person, that certified mail. Yep.
That's true.
Exactly. It is said that they have to preserve evidence and some other stuff. It's all I caught in like 3 seconds when I accidentally clicked on it. Don't worry about it, honey. We'll check it out. And you know what? I don't have to work this weekend at all. So I was already planning on possibly doing a live where we just hang out and chat. Why don't we can talk about whatever we want. So when we know some more juicy information about it,
we'll let you know.
We can talk about it together some more. And you know that I'll be damn well finding out all of the juicy information for us. So that way I can either make a video for us or I can recap it for next Friday.
Yeah.
Or we could just talk about it on our kickback and chat. Whatever happens.
Whatever,
but this is definitely going to be interesting to find out. And she always does it on a Friday night when we're going and doing our weekly YouTube recap.
Every time. Every time.
That she always does it when we're doing a recap. She's doing something crazy out there. Never fails.
Sounds about right.
Goddamn KJ. Learn to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday or Monday. No, not Monday. Don't do Monday. Do it Tuesday or Thursday. Or Wednesday. We can watch it Wednesday as it's going down, you know.
We could.
But guys, it's been fun. And as you can tell, it is Friday.
It is.
And the start of next week's weekly YouTube recap is already beginning for us.
Already there.
We're going to find out what is going on, and this is going to be a juicy, juicy recap for next week's YouTube recap. But I have had fun with you guys, and
it's been fun.
I can't wait to hang out with you again. Like I said, I will have a video out for you tomorrow, and then possibly another one for you on Sunday. And then I will definitely see you guys on Monday for the astrology stream.
Yeah.
She does something idiotic every day of the week. That is true, darling. That is KJ for you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Thank you. We love seeing you guys.
We do.
We love being able to talk with you all.
We do.
This is the fun that we have, and we have such a great little community here, and
we do.
This is what we love. And we're just gonna keep having fun together. And who cares what anybody else thinks? We're gonna have fun together.
Matt, we are.
I'll find you somewhere this weekend. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for those emails that aren't certified mail that are cease and desist too. I might just send you guys one that's pranks.
Well, you could.
Oh God. Well, it's been fun, guys, and I've had a lot of fun with you all. Yeah. You know, if you want to join the Discord, you can email Sunshinery Trio or at gmail.com, or you can even just go to the search area and go to friends and search Haneal's name, which it is HANEAL #4808, and just say, hey, Haneal, I saw ya. I'm from Sunshinery. I love those people over there. He'll say, oh, you watch Jackie? And then he'll let you in the Discord with us to hang out. We have so much fun. And
we do.
How about we do a movie night tomorrow? Let's do something fun tomorrow. We love doing, fun things on Discord. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, fake lawyer email. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Crazy House, we need to get you on. You sent me a PM on Twitter. Perfect, girl. I'll send you the link to the Discord. Ugh, I'm so excited. I have been dying to have you on Discord with us. We have so much fun.
We do.
But yes, we'll have to do like a movie night and figure out something cool to watch, because I heard there's some new movies that have come out on HBO, and we can always watch the new movies that have come out on HBO. So we'll figure it out.
Yep.
But Josh,
yes,
hit them with your outro.
I have many outros. No, I'm joking.
You know which outro.
I do. I'm sending love and support to anybody who needs it right now, because Jesus Christ, there's going to be more YouTube crap next week. So always. Yeah, exactly. There's always drama going on. So just remember that we love you.
Yes, we do.
And we support you all.
And we hope you have a fun weekend, and
that we do.
Come hang out with us.
Yes.
We'll be having fun together too. So
we will.
Bye everyone. Have a great night.
Bye.